Good morning, all. How are we today? All right, today is Tuesday. Today's your free day. Today is one of those days that if you don't have a lot going on, don't make it your free day. If you have a ton of stuff that you need to do, today's your free day. So keep that in mind as we go through today with the tasks that you want to add. How busy are you actually? All right. Let's get going with the setup here. Um, Back still hurts. This is stupid. Juan pointed out to me, I told you you did too much. And this is one of the few times he's been able to say, I told you so. And it's actually valid. All right, here we go. So, remembering that, good morning, Sheena. Remembering that our word for the month is persistent. Our habit of the month is drink your water. So let's get this rolling. All right, so self-care. This is for us and our kids, okay, guys? Get up, get dressed, tissues, hair, and face. Done. Yes, still in sweatpants. Maybe I'll do tights today. I don't know. It's supposedly supposed to get up to 80 degrees, but it's also supposed to storm, so we'll see what that means. Eat all your meals, drink all your water, take all your meds. Remembering again, drinking your water, habit of the month. 2 glasses in the morning, 2 glasses before you go to bed, a glass before each meal. And figure out how many other ones you need to have. Set a timer on your watch if you need to, or set a timer on your phone, or set a timer wherever if you need the reminders to drink water. It's usually not as hard in summer months as what it is in cooler months. So keep that in mind. But by the time we hit cooler months, it should already be a habit. So then we should be good. All right. Loving movement. Not sure what I'm doing today. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll do some arm exercises or something. I don't know. It's amazing how much you use your back. 15 minutes for us, 60 for the kids. If they're still in school, school is doing it for us. If they're not, let's get creative. I don't know, send them on a treasure hunt around the house. I set up clues and make them find things. Or make them put things away as a treasure hunt. Oh, a reverse treasure hunt. That would be cool. Good morning, Belinda. Maybe we'll see if we can do that as a game, as a reverse treasure hunt. That sounds like fun. Hold on, I gotta write it in my notes before I lose it. Maybe for a little while, yeah. All right. And then what are you going to do to pamper yourself? Well, guess what? The extent of me, I'm reading. I really wanted to make donuts today, which is sad, but I really don't think that my back is going to be able to handle it. But you got stuff done. See, that's where I think doing the evening routine maybe as a bingo would help, to where everybody already has their routine, what they have done is done, and then they can just check it off, mark it off, whatever. Oh, that's okay. And then I can call out squares or something. So, All right. Cleaning, weekly home blessing. 8 minutes of it. Make your bed, preferably with nobody in it. Swish and swipe. That is done. Not to the best of my ability, but to the best of my ability right now. Laundry. Keep it rolling. That one full cycle. And if you think about it, right, I always call laundry a cycle. Good morning, Mary. I always call laundry a cycle because a cycle is round and a circle has no end point and laundry doesn't end. So, unless you decide to become a nudist, laundry doesn't end. Okay. Hot spots, 3 of them, 2 minutes each. I see my first one right there. Room rescues, 3 of them, 5 minutes each. I see my first one down there. I will do what I can, and life is just going to have to deal with it that way. Like I said, I didn't realize how much you actually use your back until I've thrown it out here. Your mission for today, we are now in the kitchen the rest of the week. And today you're going to go through and organize and fling at least one pantry shelf. Now I say at least, so let me clarify. If you're only doing 5 minutes, you can do one pantry shelf. You might get that done, depending upon how big your pantry shelves are. If you're trying to go for the full 15, you are more than welcome to hit more than one pantry shelf, but don't start the next one until the first one's finished. Okay. Kids, just try to make sure that they get their bed done before they go to school today. If they're already out of school, they've got their 5-minute room rescue and their chores to do today. Okay, tea time. Hold on. Okay. What are your 3 goals that you set for yourself last night? Did you set them for yourself last night? If not, take a little bit, plan out your day, set your goals. What do you want to achieve? Sure thing, Samantha. Hello. What is for dinner this evening? We are having Mexican haystacks, but like I said last night, I think it's more of a Mexican American. Okay. There you go, Belinda. I like that. Okay. What appointments do you have today? Remember, if you're going somewhere, you need to add in drive time. So get that set up. Kids, make sure that they do their schoolwork, that it's in their backpack, ready. Ready to go this morning. So there we go. That is your morning setup. So last night we did our first Monday game night, and I think it turned out pretty good. So from here on out, it's going to be Monday game night. Games may switch up. I was thinking about doing Rainbow on Wednesday. I don't think we're going to do Rainbow. Rainbow tends to take too long. And I want to try and keep everything to 30 minutes-ish. So I don't think we're going to do Rainbow. Rainbow is too long, but I may come up with a different word to turn Rainbow into. So there's too many letters, and if we do 5 minutes each for Rainbow, Raimbow, we're looking at, well, that's only 35 minutes. No, too long. So Oh, me too. Red could work. Um, I'll see about getting the reverse treasure hunt or something, or if I come up with another one. There's also tic tac go. Um, there's also pick a stick. Um, Stuff like that. So lots of them, and then of course there's bingo. So I can easily do one of those games as well. Um, I have not figured out if I am going to do Friday live early. That's what we did last night, Sheena. Basically, I like pick a stick too. I gotta find my sticks. Um, because I don't know if I want to do it early yet or if I want to just record it. I'm honestly leaning towards recording it um, for this Friday, just for the simple fact that if I did it early, it would have to be like 4 o'clock my time. So because we usually start our movies and stuff by 5:30. So thinking I'm probably just going to record it. I think, you know what, Sheena? I think we're going to do pick a stick on Wednesday. Yeah. Because then we hit all 5 zones. Friday's zone is still yeah. Friday's zone is still the kitchen, and Friday you are cleaning out the garbage in your freezer. So you are going to go through and do a lot of flinging in the kitchen. So Belinda, which is moving, I do what I can. Which is moving, you're probably pretty good. You could actually, instead of being in the kitchen, you could just go in your craft room. Couldn't you? Mm. Little man, too, this week. I mean, when we set up the fact that we were going to have date night this coming Friday, we didn't know I was going to throw my back out on Sunday. So the fact that he's been such a good helper to me this last 2 days is a whole nother reason for me to do a date night with him. So then we just got to figure out a way for me and Juan to have a date night. Mm. Oh, he makes it fun and interesting. I've never had the same day twice. And just got to get the programming from face-to-face school out of him, and then I'll be doing much better. So you don't need this little safe space. Words don't hurt. Sticks and stones do hurt. Um, you know, words only have the power that you give them. Oh, Sheena, you're so sweet. You're mine. All you ladies are my inspiration, actually. So once I get that boy, for kids or for big kids, I could do. I mean, Giuseppe and I, we were very, very simple when it comes to date night. Aw, thanks, guys. Um, I mean, but my son is extremely simple. Okay, my son will be happy with a walk in the woods with popcorn for dinner and with a movie. My son is extremely happy with that. So not a lot of kids are happy with that. They need more, 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 more. Ooh, yeah, I love picnics too. Mother Nature is saying no picnics here because every time you think it's good, she starts to downpour. Um, I love cooking with him. Anything that I can do cooking with him, I enjoy. Um, he picks a movie. Um, we were going through the entire Avenger series. Now we have to go buy some more Avenger movies because we ran out. Um, we got to start at Civil War, so I think we still have like 10 to buy. And one of those is my absolute favorite, too. I still don't have Doctor Strange, and I love that movie. Um, yes. Yes. Giuseppe and I have actually set up our tent in the living room and camped out in the middle of winter in the living room in our tent. It took a lot moving it and stuff, but we set up our tent in the living room, and then it was no electricity allowed, and we actually only used our wands that we have that light up for light and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. Um, he did light a lantern by casting a little spell. It was really cute. Um, but we could just do a picnic too. That would be fun. Um, yeah, I think all in all, especially when it comes to kids, they're so well done. I still have to see Captain Marvel, um, and I still have to see Endgame. I know, like the two biggest ones I have not seen yet. Um, I think when it really comes to kid, well, okay, I'm speaking from my kid. Okay, my kids. It really doesn't matter what you do with them as long as you're doing something with them. They could really sometimes care less. Um, okay, cool. It just, you know, really, I think that's it. That's the key to date night with kids is turning off the phones, um, turning off the TV, turning off everything, or I mean, leave the TV on, but pick a movie, but turning off all the devices and really just spending some good quality one-on-one time with each other, finding out what's going on. Because if our kids are young and we're not talking to them and finding out what's going on, they're not going to talk to us when they're older. So, that's why, I stopped in the middle of doing these when he's upset, so that way I can talk to him to show him that he really truly is very, very important and I care what's going on. Um, oh, that's a bummer. Well, luckily it'll be here until the end of the internet. Are you controlling your signal? Because if you are controlling your signal, then you can say sorry. If you're not controlling your signal, you can't say sorry. Really, it's just about embracing your kids. And I think a lot of times too, problems come in when we forget that they're little humans. It's do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. But they have feelings too. They have emotions. They have thoughts. They have opinions. They have everything that we have. And sometimes us as adults don't take kids into consideration. But, like when it comes to their room, right? We go in, we do a mom clean, and we put everything where we want it. And then we get mad when they come in and they destroy it and they put stuff other places. Have we ever stopped to think that where we put stuff didn't make any sense to them? We're putting it where it makes sense for us. We're not putting it where it makes sense for them. So it's their room. Let them figure out where they want to put stuff. Keeping their opinions and their thoughts and everything else in mind, especially when we're dealing with them. There is stuff that might sound fun as heck for us, but it ain't fun for them. And there might be stuff that sounds fun for them, but doesn't sound fun for us. So you can handle that one of two ways. You can do something that's fun for them, and then the next week you do something that's fun for you. Or you guys try to find something that'll be fun for the entire family. Oh, I will, Sheena, because I have to keep reminding me that they have their own feelings and thoughts and emotions. And just because it makes sense to me doesn't mean it makes sense to him. And something that makes sense to him might not make sense to me. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It's just like me with Juan. There is stuff that Juan says that doesn't make sense to me. And there is definitely a ton of stuff that I do that does right over Juan's head too. But see, exactly. Where it's probably an absolute pain for you to put them, right? So, I really think, it goes into embracing everybody's differences and really understanding maybe not even understanding, but accepting it. Little ones, we teach them everything. They learn by example. So if we're going to be a one way, my way, or the highway, and everything else like that, that's what they learn. And they will either embrace that or they will go totally off the beaten path. Everything that we do teaches them something. I'll give an example, kind of an extreme example, but my ex-husband did partook in things that were not exactly on the legal end of the sphere, drugs and stuff. Our son would never touch it, which is a good thing since he's a Marine. He could lose everything, but has never wanted to touch it, has never wanted to even drink, doesn't want to smoke, nothing. He went the opposite direction because he saw what it did to his dad. Now, and he's still to this day nagging on me about smoking and yada, yada, yada. But we don't really talk about my smoking anymore. So, everything we do teaches our children. So we really need to be careful with what we teach them. Which is why I always say a kid is going to remember what you do with them, not how clean the house was. All right, guys. I am going to boot off here. Remember, anything on this likes, you like, share it, give a thumbs up, all that wonderful, great stuff. These guys here are already subscribed, so if you haven't already and you're watching this, subscribe, hit the cute little button, and you know when I'm going to be live. And have a great and wonderful Tuesday. You need anything, shout out in the chat. Let me know in our messenger chat for YouTube. If you're not friends with me on YouTube and you want to get in that chat, there is a video on it. Check out the video, and I will talk to y'all later. See you in 11 and a half hours. Bye.